He now comes up. First couple moving in. Here's Greg Miles.
The odds-on favourite. Long Yard has moved up into the gates. Blue Murder in the all-white is ready. Now Star Jeune comes up. The Roy Higgins quality field getting ready. And Rod Fuller joining us as well. Thank you, Rod, as the favourite goes in. Gee, he's short enough. $1.70. Southern Crown at $4.70. The second pick. He's better odds on track. This is very short indeed, Le Boucheron, but he was a runaway winner at Caulfield last time out. He looked very good there. Now Pantani coming up into the stalls. Steve Baster. Locked away. Just about ready to go now. Links to come in. Risky Venture stood well. Links the one we need to move into the outside stall. Southern Crown standing well on the inside. Field just about set now. Links joined them. They're set. Ready. They're off. The favourite Le Boucheron jumped all right. Pantani easing back after the start. Southern Crown began well. So does Blue Murder up there early. Risky Venture easing back. And Long Yard just off them. Southern Crown has the lead down to the judge. He's going to turn out of the straight about a half length clear from Blue Murder second. And then Long Yard the inside of Le Boucheron getting a nice trail in fourth place on the outside. Behind him, Risky Venture, and they were trailed further back by Star Jeune over on the fence, and then a length and a half, Karazi. Link second last and Pantani last. Southern Crown out towards the 2,000 metres, a length and a half in front. Blue Murder second, Long Yard third. Le Boucheron 3/4 away in fourth, placing 2 lengths to Star Jeune. Then Risky Venture, one further back as links, and they're trailed by Pantani going up 3 wide. So Karazi in the centre is last of all. Southern Crown at the 1,800 metres is allowed to bowl along and do it his own way, clear by a length and a half. Blue Murder in second placing. Over on the inside then Long Yard with Pantani pulling his way up around the outside now to get up into a more prominent role. No speed in this race. Next is Le Boucheron, Star Jeune, Karazi 3 deep, and then Risky Venture and links is last. Southern Crown, the leader, makes his way to the 1,400 metre mark, and he totally dictates the terms by a length and a quarter. Pantani moved to second the outside, followed by Blue Murder. A length and a half, Le Boucheron outside of Long Yard. One further back is Karazi, Star Jeune, Risky Venture his outside, and last 2 lengths away is Links at the 1,200. Southern Crown by a length and a half. In second placing, Pantani. Blue Murder's had the easy run, a length and a half to Le Boucheron within 4 of the leader with 1,000 to go. Long Yard is inside, followed by Karazi creeping around the field now. And then came Links and Risky Venture with Star Jeune shuffled out to last. Southern Crown comes up the side now. He's got 850 metres before him. He leads by a length and a half. In second is Pantani. Karazi's gone up wide on the course, and Links has rushed around the field too. Just behind these horses then is Blue Murder, followed by Le Boucheron, and then Long Yard the grey on the inside from Risky Venture and Star Jeune. Southern Crown the leader at the 550. He's going to corner about a half in front of Pantani. Karazi wider out. Le Boucheron right behind the leading bunch needing a run. Blue Murder getting up on the inside. He's pulled to the outside on the favourite now. Southern Crown at the 400, tackled by Pantani. Karazi feeling the pinch a bit wider out, and now Le Boucheron is called on for the run. He's starting to lengthen now, and Blue Murder's over on the inside. Southern Crown, he's hard to get past at the 200. He still has about a half a length on Le Boucheron and Blue Murder. Southern Crown, Le Boucheron has to dig, and Blue Murder. Southern Crown still in front. What a mighty stayer at this course he is. Just gets home. Southern Crown wins it from Blue Murder and Le Boucheron. And then Long Yard, Pantani, followed further back in the field by Star Jeune, and a break then to Karazi, Risky Venture, and Links last in. He just won't let him get past him. Wonderful front running ride by Sam Hyland, and Southern Crown has got home. He'll pay $4.40 and $1.30. So we wait the judge to semaphore numbers. He's called for a photo finish, and one gets it, Southern Crown. And a terrific ride by Sam Hyland. I think even Roy Higgins would be proud of that. Second goes to 6, Blue Murder, Matthew Gatt. And third, number 2, Le Boucheron, ridden by Greg Childs. It was obvious a long way from home that Sam was dictating terms to all of the jockeys following him. They all rushed up to have a crack at him around the home turn, and Sam sat as quietly as he could. And this horse has just found a new lease of life. He just enjoys racing and he loves winning. and he just refused to be passed in the straight. Attacked on both sides. The favourite made a quick rush but then couldn't get past. Southern Crown just kept on responding. A horse who's had bowed tendons on 2 occasions. He's been off the scene for more than a year at one stage of his career, and is now racked up win after win over Flemington's 2,500 metres. He's won 4 in a row now, including the Bagot handicap back on New Year's Day. Time there 2:39.15. 2:39.15. He's about 6 seconds outside the record. So well was he rated by Samuel Hyland. 1, 6 and 2. 4th went to number 3 Long Yard, and 5th number 4 Pantani. Southern Crown paid $4.40 and $1.30. Blue Murder $2.60. Laboucheron $1.20. Quinella $31.70. The Exacta $76.80. The Trifecta $129 even.
All right, Greg, thank you. What a win. The more they win, the better the price sometimes. That was a value bet selection too, and Alfie's top tip on top there too. So I hope you benefited out of that. Southern Crown. And Sam Hyland for his dad Pat. And I know that Greg said that, well, Roy Higgins, the race named after Roy, would be giving him a 10 out of 10. So would Pat. Roy and, of course, Pat Hyland rode against each other in many a great clash over the years and when they were riding. And of course Pat won a Melbourne Cup on that very track at Flemington on What a Nuisance. And there's his son Sam, the horse he trained. Southern Crown winning at Flemington, the Roy Higgins quality. Now Cheltenham, the track by the way at Doomben has been upgraded now to good from slow, so that's a remarkable recovery there. Cobhamew's the favourite at Cheltenham at 370. 5:30 about Policia. Snippety Doodah, 7:10 given a chance with She's My Baby for Aaron Spiteri, and Cullen Bay is now at 7:80. Smites' Mustang in the market with Our Succession. Harsh praise. 11 on top though. Now the runners just coming into the mounting yard for one of the other big features here this afternoon, the running of this year's Liverpool City Cup, and this race has always attracted a very good field, and no exception this year at Group 3. And as you can see, the ratings suggesting Fiery Venture, Before Too Long, Patezza and Brits Best. 4, 7, 8 and 5. Fiery Venture, a rating special here. Gordo, it's at $8. And you're getting fraction unders there. Late scratching was the 2. Boreal at very long odds. Fiery Venture at $4.20. They're taking a little unders there. It's just drifted slightly from its opening quote already. Brits Best. You're getting around the same for Brits Best, a very good win last start. Amex around the same price in the ring, Before Too Long. She's had good backing, so you're getting good overs there, Before Too Long. Patezza at $6.40, and so you're getting a fraction better on the tote at the moment. Shags around the same price at $15. Corral Boy around the same odds there, $19. Taraga, it's around the same price in the ring, and so is Dorky. They're the main hopes here for the Liverpool City Cup over the 1200, and the runners are in the mounting yard now. Let's have a look at defeating Blue Murder and Laboucheron at $129, the trifecta of 1, 6 Before Too Long. They're equal favourites, and not much between them and Patezza as well. So almost 3 equal favourites. Fiery Venture, Before Too Long at Patezza, and some backing too for Gordo, although has been a little bit of a drifter.
Ready to run. Gates are back and they're off this time. A nice start. So assertive and Before Too Long the smartest out. Shags jumped into stride well with Lucky Knight, Brits Best. Not all that far away. Next is Fiery Venture, followed by Boreal. Turaga getting out of its ground. And the same for Gordo. Corral Boy going up nearer to the inside as they settle down. Amex is a long way back. Patez is going to end up about 5th last, and Absolute Dorky. Before Too Long cleared out of the 750. Leads about 7 lengths. Second Lucky Knight, 2 So Assertive, Brits Best, Fiery Venture, Shags. Shags Pateza. Then Chiraga Corral Boy, followed by Boreal Amex, and then comes Gordo and Absolute is Dorky. They work down towards the home corner, and before too long leads by 6. Second is Lucky Knight, third So Assertive. Then Brit's Best. Pateza's made ground. 2.5 to Shags, and Fiery Ventures dropped off as they round the corner, and bigger percentage of these are all coming out into the centre. Before too long, can it keep going? It's about 2.5. Here's Pateza bridging the gap quickly. Amex has come up with Corral Boy. Before too long's gone, and now Pateza's hit the front. Corral Boy and Amex from Brit's Best. It's Corral Boy and Pateza fighting it out. Corral Boy's got his neck in front, and he'll win it. Corral Boy back to his best. Corral Boy beat Pateza, third Amex, and fourth Brit's Best. Shag So Assertive followed by Fiery Venture, and then came on the outside Boreal.
Is missing tonight due to some
side was Gordo, and then before too long gave up, had to, and the last three in were Dorky, Chiraga and Lucky Knight. To go. They're off in the surround, and they came away in a pretty good line. Crown Princess jumped out pretty well with Generosa. Niagara Falls got out very, very quickly. Crown Princess is up looking for the lead, and Shamika's not far away. And improving ground as they settle fully into stride there. On the inside was Only Words. Now, it's hard to sort them out, with Shamika just the leader from Only Words, focusing in third posse, followed by Crown Princess. And behind those next is Barberton. Lil Elsa getting well out of its ground as they come along towards the 800 marker, with Shamika showing the way about a half length on Only Words, a length and a half third Niagara Falls, Crown Princess, followed by Focusing Spur Centre, then Extreme wider out. Lil Elsa back behind those horses, another length and a half to Hinting, followed closely about a length further back in the field Generosa, Miss Ivy, and then comes Barberton, La Nikita, and Cat Rainer's Absolute to the turn. 450 to go. Shamika leads Only Words, a length Niagara Falls, 2.5 further back is Focusing, followed by Extreme, the widest of all, and then Spur Scent, Crown Princess, Hinting, and Miss Ivy heads the others into the straight, and Only Words goes out after Shamika and put the neck in front, a length and a half to Extreme coming home doggedly, and further back Niagara Falls and Miss Ivy. Only Words taken on by its stablemate Extreme. It's Only Words at Extreme. Only Words, Extreme. Only Words is pulling out plenty. Extreme won't get her. Only Words wins it from Extreme. A Hawks Quinella. Shamika third. Fourth was Niagara Falls, and then Focusing, Miss Ivy, Hinting, Lil Elsa, Spur Scent, La Nikita, Generosa, Crown Princess, Cat Rain, and Barberton brought up the rear. (1,300 metres, the distance of race 9 here at Warwick Farm. Gates are back, they're off. Sequi jumped out reasonably. Faith Hill and Tassamo all out well, and so too was Bumptious. Rosmarino dressed back, improving Dark Intrigue, and so too Heck of a Party. Not all that far away as they settle, Recurring, followed by Fiamma Rosa on the inside, Portland Singer. Miss Helter Skelter, Acacia Bay, and Gypsy Magic drops near to the rear. It's Sequi getting across from the outside alley to lead, and as they race in the direction of the 800, it's Sequi from Heck of a Party. Third posse is Fiamma Rosa, Bumptious fourth, followed by Rosmarino. And further back in the field as they race down the side of the track, Dark Intrigue over on the inside. There's another one trapped out about 8 or 10 wide. And then Tassamo, followed by Miss Helter Skelter. Over on the inside, Recurring, Portland Singer, Gypsy Magic, and Acacia Bay. Faith Hill was the one, 58 wide as they travel to the corner. And Sequi Rider starting to head to the middle. Bumptious goes to second from Fiamma Rosa. Heck of a Party, followed by Rosmarino, and then Faith Hill, and widest of all is Tassamo, straightening up, and Bumptious race past Sequi, and they booted 2 lengths. Heck of a Party, Faith Hill, Rosmarino. They come to the 150, and Bumptious narrowly from Sequi. She's not done with. Sequi finding a second wind. She beat off Bumptious, then Heck of a Party, and this is a good game effort by Sequi. Sequi from Bumptious and Heck of a Party. Portland Singer rattled home, followed by Dark Intrigue, Faith Hill, Rosmarino, Fiamma Rosa, and then came Miss Helter Skelter, some 25 lengths to Samo, Acacia Bay, Gypsy Magic, and Recurring didn't go 1 iota in the heavy and finished near enough to last.
CUNY, they're set. Racing now. Special Harmony jumping away in about the middle of the line, and the first to bounce out is Gulf Mistress with Deep in the Woods as they settle into stride. Zalute is going forward, and so is Special Harmony. She's going up on the outside of the leading two, and Milk is pressing on as well. So good battle for the front, being won at the moment by Deep in the Woods. The pressure's on. Deep in the Woods by a half. Gulf Mistress easing. Milk getting up to third. Special Harmony a length and a half away in fourth. Then Princess Diamond, Sky Cuddle. 2 lengths Zalute, about 3 lengths to Country Lodge, being followed by Face On to Demerger. And back to last went Dane Beltar. Deep in the Woods, the leader, 1,000 to go. By 2.5 lengths in second placing Milk, and then Gulf Mistress. Special Harmony a half length away fourth, the outside. 2 further back, Sky Cuddle outside Princess Diamond. About 2 or 3 further back in the field then came Zalute, and then a gap of 2 to 3 behind these horses. Country Lodge, Face Onder on the rail, and then Dane Beltar and Demerger. Up to the turn, Deep in the Woods, the leader by a length and a half to Milk. The favourite in third placing, Special Harmony from Gulf Mistress over on the fence, and then Sky Cuddle and Princess Diamond, and next Zalute, and then Country Lodge, Face Onder as they corner, and next Demerger, and then Dane Beltar. Oliver Rees is out 3 wide on the favourite, where Deep in the Woods at the 400 is tackled by Milk, and now Special Harmony joins and heads the pair of them. Sky Cuddle coming with the run on the outside, and back behind them Princess Diamond, and then Gulf Mistress, but at the 200 metre mark now, and Special Harmony shaken up, given a cut with the whip. She leads by about 2. Sky Cuddle racing gamely. Country Lodge from well back, but Special Harmony is too good for the fillies, and she might be too good for the colts too. Special Harmony easily over either Country Lodge or Sky Cuddle. Photo for the miners, and then Demerger and Deep in the Woods. And behind them to finish in the race was Dane Beltar, Princess Diamond and Zalute in a line, and then Milk, and behind these is Face Onder and Gulf Mistress last in. Set for the last. And they're off and racing. Willie Winkle dawdle-daddle on the inside. Garadar was slow, and Mr. Selby first out in the early stages with Disco Hips and Prince Della. Sly Rambler improving, looking for the lead, and so is Kellerman wider out, trailed by Bankiri, who's going up outside Rata and You're Joking as they settle into stride. It's a line of about 4 at the 1,700 metres. Kellerman is 4 deep, Sly Rambler 3 deep, Disco Hips 1 off the rail, and Mr. Selby on the fence. They're in front of Bankiri, Prince Della and Rata over on the rails. 2 lengths further back, You're Joking, Willie Winky being followed further back in the field by Thong Classic on the outside. Then Manoa King, Red Roach is a fair way back along the fence, trailed by Transfer or Kelstein. He's third from last, and then came Ears to Victory. And Garadar is last of all. The field strung out after that early battle for the lead, and Kellerman in front at the 1,200. It crossed over from a wide barrier to lead. 2 lengths Disco Hips, 3 lengths away Sly Rambler. Mr. Selby ahead away fourth the rail. 2 lengths to Bankiri, now getting a nice trail, followed by Rata and then Prince Della. Couple of lengths further back in the field is Willie Winky on the inside from Thong Classic, and also You're Joking in that bunch in the centre of runners. 2 lengths to Red Roach, Manoa King, Transferal starting a run, and then Ears to Victory, Garadar and Kelstein. The grey is last as they sweep up towards the turn, where it's Kellerman in front of Disco Hips, leads him about a neck at the 600. Sly Rambler to third around Mr. Selby. Then Bankiri, Prince Della and Thong Classic wider out, coming with the runners. They cornered. Rata buried away on the rails, and back behind them is You're Joking. Kelstein, something's gone amiss. Saddle might have gone. Yeah, he's been pulled up last. In the straight at the 400 now. Disco Hips shot to the lead over Kellerman. Sly Rambler, Mr. Selby's running on, and then Bankiri battling, and Willie Winky's coming with a run. Disco Hips in front. Mr. Selby joins in. Rata gets a split. 1 away from the rails. Rata darts up on the inside, hits the front. Transferal dashing home down the outside. Rata in front at the 100. Transferal pegging it back at every stride, coming home the better, and Transferal gets up to beat Rata. Manoa King third, and then You're Joking, Red Roach and Willie Winky from Sly Rambler, Mr. Selby. Then trailed behind these was Garadar, Prince Della, and they were followed further back by Bankiri, Thong Classic. Towards the end is Ears to Victory, and one of the last Disco Hips, and last in Kellerman.
The morning of this race last year, you were told to put him down. In the ensuing weeks, here he is back again, and he's got to be some hope on his run last week.
Yeah, definitely. He put up really good after that run. We were a bit concerned it was going to flatten him, but it done him more good than harm. And yeah, it's just great that he's here racing. Wherever he runs, we'll be happy.
A Attendants working on late here. No problems over there at the start with Night Academy at all this afternoon. Very relaxed and composed. In contrast to his behaviour last start before that narrow second in the challenge. He's drawn a little awkwardly. The starters at the base of the stand and they're ready to go in the Aquanita Stakes. All gates have now been filled. Night Academy will run favourite, draw near the outside. Set, racing in the Aquanita. Great start too near the inside. Magic Aces always fast, and Rockatansky are amongst the first away. Miller's going to send Night Academy across the face of the field though. He's working up looking for the lead, going up to the back corner. Crown Prosecutor late tear handy. Mr. Sandgroper settles on the fence, a length and a half to the grey Tribal Warrior, being followed by Siesta Bay, and they're being closely attended by Dr. William, who's improving in the middle. A length and a half Chenille Prince going back, Summer Wave in the middle, and over on the inside Happy Johnson at the 1100. Out onto the river side of the course, and Rockatansky settles in front. From on the outside, Night Academy, which is going to sit off him and camp at his girth. A length and a half, Magic Aces inside, always fast, and then Siesta Bay. He's over on the inside, travelling about fifth. Crown Prosecutor working around the outside, and off the track, Tribal Warrior. Mr. Sandgroper's got back to about eighth now as they come along past the 700 with Laytear next ahead of Dr. William. On the fence, Happy Johnson, then Chenille Prince second last, and Summer Wave whips them in the Aquanita. 550 metres to go. Rockatansky quickened up the speed, led 3/4 Night Academy, and Tribal Warrior having to work. He's still 3 deep. On the fence, Magic Aces nicely placed as they come around the turn. In the middle, always fast, under the whip, Crown Prosecutor. So's Laytear, but he's running on, and Mr. Sandgroper's back in a heap of traffic. In the straight, Night Academy hit the front from Tribal Warrior. Magic Aces back near the inside, running on, and Siesta Bay behind them, followed by Laytear, Chenille Prince. Night Academy, 100 to go. Magic Aces joined him on the fence. Magic Aces got through, hit the front. Siesta Bay runs on, but Magic Aces wins. Magic Aces beat home Siesta Bay. Great performance. Night Academy third. Chenille Prince deep out from Mr. Sandgroper. And they were followed by Always Fast, Laytear, Rockatansky, Dr. William, and then Tribal Warrior, Crown Prosecutor, Summer Wave, and last home, Happy Johnson. Number 6, the winner, Magic Aces. Beautiful ride by Jason Whiting, spearing through along the inside to grab Night Academy, and Siesta Bay, the big improver. Wow, big run here, second up at the 1600. Magic Aces afforded all the favours, beautifully ridden. Night Academy and he came together at the 150. Siesta Bay started to jump out of the ground and has worked on the line terrific. But it's Magic Aces back in the winners list today for trainer Peter Giadresco, Singapore-based owner Philip Ao Kang Peng. Significantly on a day where we celebrate the visit of many Malaysian Racing Association delegates. And it's Magic Aces, the Dr. Johnson 3-year-old out of the Ranchomere Woodhaven, that wins the Magic Millions Aquanita Stakes. From Siesta Bay, Daniel Stake. Mighty performance second up. And third placing will go the way of Night Academy, ridden by Jason Miller, with Chenille Prince fourth. It's 6, 4, 3 and 7.
Okay, Darren, thank you. 6, 4, 3, 7. Jason Whiting successful. Copybook ride, Magic Acres, 980 and 290. The Quinella, 136.40, and the trifecta, $1,030. All clear the first at Bendigo on 7, 6 and 11. Note at Globe Derby Park, number 10 Bundabo.